Championship from the Kentucky Horse Park in Lexington, Kentucky, which is really not all that close to Paul's home in Louisville.
That's right. It's 80 miles away from Louisville, folks, but it's a beautiful, and it just opened up with this World 3-Day Equestrian Championship. Horses from all over the world, Lindsay, showed up in Lexington, and it was really something to see. It's a beautiful new horse park. It's beautiful.
You'll see it all on the CBS Sports Spectacular next Saturday.
And the San Francisco Giants are seeing all they wanted. The New York Giants. The 49ers getting beat 27-3.
Markov puts it up. And it's taken at the 5-yard line and returned by Artie Owens. Owens across the 30 out to the 31-yard line. You saw Rogers and Owens right together at the goal line, but Owens came out with the ball.
3-yard line.
Howard Sampson downfield to make the tackle.
31.
The Cowboys finally are getting ahead of the St. Louis Cardinals. Fourth quarter just starting. Newhouse has scored from 2 yards out. It is now Dallas 14, St. Louis 12.
Well, that's the trouble with getting ahead of Dallas early. The time to get ahead of Dallas is late.
We got some talent, don't they?
First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Ardell Mitchell. Drives to the 35-yard line for 4, where it'll be second and 6. Clock is running with 2 minutes remaining to be played in the third quarter.
Tackle by number 52, Gary Weaver.
Here comes Pat Curran onto the field.
You know, Lindsay, when you get with a new team, there's Mitchell on his way out. When you get with the new team and you've been such a superstar and such a great back, it does take a little while to get acclimated to the offense, to really get the other guys on the team to have a belief that you're a breakaway back. And he hasn't found his niche here with the Chargers yet.
Don Woods is in there, but this is Fouts throwing and throwing back to the right, and it's complete over there. Artie Owens down the sideline. See where it's going to be marked exactly.
3-year veteran from West Virginia showed you a little speed there. Wow.
All the way to the 35 where Johnny Gray corralled him, but I think there's a flag. And it is holding against the San Diego Chargers. What a day.
They have had their problems with penalties, as has Green Bay. A lot of plays called back today, holding, clipping.
Illegal use of the hands. Number 80, penalty, second down.
Number 80 who? I didn't hear it.
I don't know. He's got some kind of a special gadget on that PA system here. It cuts out when he gets to the number.
Might have been 82, the tight end, Pat Curran.
Again, it's Fouts dropping back. Owens incomplete. Artie Owens incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
That'll make it third down. Willie Buchanan
Artie Owens.
covering. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Coverage on the play, number 28, Willie Buchanan.
Third and 7 at the 35-yard line. Joyner coming to a wide left. Artie Owens to a wide right for Dan Fouts.
Blitz, safety.
That's it. Ball is loose. Green Bay Packers have it at the 29-yard line.
It's Anderson's got the ball. He's got 4 interceptions on the year. They had a safety blitz. They came with everybody but this kitchen sink. Here goes your safety at the top of your screen, Johnny Gray. He gets picked up. But the blocker that releases somebody on the outside, that's Mike Douglas, really with the sack, he just knocked the ball loose, and Anderson has got it for the Pack.
Spotted squarely on the 30-yard line.
There it is. Now, somebody had to pick up Johnny Gray. That enabled Mike Douglas to go free on the outside, and Anderson has the football.
Packers are leading by a score of 17-3. First and 10 at the Chargers' 30-yard line. Middleton at the 28. Gain of 2, make it 2nd down and 8. Leroy Jones made the stop.
The Lions back on top of Seattle, fourth quarter, 16-14. I guess about 8 minutes left in that football game. Lindsay, it's 6 turnovers today for San Diego.
A Charger injury, and it's Louis Kelcher who's down.
Well, they can afford to lose him. Is he holding his left knee? I sure hope not.
Tom Prothro is going to join him out there. The head coach is going out. Next week, of course, important games in the NFL, Minnesota and Tampa Bay, the Giants and Atlanta, and the Cardinals and Miami.
And then it's Detroit against Green Bay at Milwaukee. And then the Rams go down to New Orleans. Lindsay will be there. And Philadelphia against Baltimore. Next Sunday, NFL regional games there on CBS. Consult your local listings for the game and time in your area.
There goes Kelcher off the field.
The gentle giant.
Second down and 9. The ball's at the 29. Odom to the left side, Lofton to the right. Desjardins is in that defensive tackle, place of Kelcher. Smith, penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. Marty Smith charges inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
I tell you, I don't think there's been one superlative play today. There haven't been that many. But the ones that have looked good have always called back.
Just like this one's called back for illegal motion.
That was good blocking that time by the Packers. Good running by Marty Smith. Good hole. But it's going to be brought back. Well, it's been a big first down, too. Let's hear him, see if we can pick up the number this time.
Number 68, offense, illegal motion, second down.
Greg Cook. So that makes it second down and 14 at the 34. We have 29 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and the Green Bay Packers are leading 17-3.
And looking for the knockout punch here if they can put 7 on the board.
They have double Lofton and Odom to the left side for David Whitehurst. Lofton. Got it. Took it away. Stopped at the 25-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Woody Lowe brought him down.
A 9-yard gain.
Here it is from ground level, folks. James Lofton on his 6th reception of the day. Whitehurst, boy, I tell you, he looks for that rookie, doesn't he? And he makes a good catch here. That's Hal Stringert again, having tough luck with Lofton this afternoon.
And there's the gun sounding the end of the period.
Third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Green Bay 17.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Green Bay 17, San Diego 3. We now pause for a word from your local station.
Third quarter score, National Football League. Tampa Bay 7, Atlanta 2. The third quarter, St. Louis 10, Dallas 7.
The way this game is going, we may join the Monday night movie in progress.
Now the fourth quarter, St. Louis 12, Dallas 7. In the fourth quarter, Detroit 16, Seattle 14.
15.
And in the third quarter, New York Giants 27, San Francisco 3.
At San Diego Stadium in San Diego, California, this is Lindsey Nelson with Paul Horning, and we are starting the fourth quarter with the Green Bay Packers leading by a score of 17-3. Third down and 5 yards to go for the Chargers. They have the ball at the 25-yard line.
Well, this could be a big win for the Packers. And they'll really be watching that Monday night game, Minnesota at Chicago, hoping for Minnesota to beat the Bears, and they will be tied for the NFC Central Division after 25% of the season.
Third and 5 for the Packers at the Chargers, 25. Odom across. Marty Smith with a big opener, and he dives for the first down at at the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Marty Smith, Glenn Edwards made the tackle.
Chargers looking for a pass then, 3rd and 6 passing situation. There's that draw play that worked so well. It was brought back. And Marty Smith, behind Mel Jackson and Greg Cook on the right side, gets a big first down.
Now Walter Landers comes in there, number 42 at a running back. Middleton and Landers are the running backs now. Middleton, 2 yards to the 15. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
And on to number 34, Middleton.
Walter Landers missed the block completely. He was supposed to kick out. Linebacker stepped right around. He made the tackle.
2-yard gain.
Don Good made the stop.
Don Good.
Ball is on the Chargers' 15-yard line. Packers 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Pitch to Landers. Landers to the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal to go, but there's a penalty marker dropped back here somewhere.
Pitch out to number 42, Walter Landers.
Landers limping and
10-yard gain.
holding against the Packers is the call.
Well, Green Bay coming into this ball game, Lindsay, was the least penalized team in the NFL with 89 yards in 3 games. With this 10-yard penalty, they will have had 9 penalties today for 86 yards. So they've matched their first 3 games.
Let's see how referee Gene Barth is transmitting.
54 offense, holding, 2nd down.
Larry McCarron, the center.
Well, what a turnaround that was. They had 1st and goal about the 4-yard line. Now they're being brought back to the 24.
2nd and 17 at the 24-yard line. That's Lofton going to the right side, Odom to the left. Hurst wanted to swing it. Never had a chance. Desjardins in to pull him down.
He's had a good day. He's had 3 or 4 sacks himself. That's 9 sacks today on David Whitehurst. Here it is, and this is really not the offensive line's fault that much. He was trying to throw a little screen over on the left side, and the defense for the Chargers evidently had it covered, so he had to take the sack there.
It is 3rd and 27 at the 34. Whitehurst rolls out. He's blindsided. It is picked up on the far side. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Leroy Jones. Leroy Jones was rambling.
It can change in the National Football League. Instead of a 1st down at the 4, the Chargers are not out of this game yet, folks. Number 68, Leroy Jones. There's 79 in pursuit. That's Gary Johnson. He gets credit for the sack. The ball's hit up. 50 is Don Good, the linebacker, and Leroy Jones is going to come up with the football. Right there, Larry McCarron misses the tackle, and now Jones tries to go down the sidelines. The Chargers have the football, 1st and 10 at the Packer 23.
12 minutes, 55 seconds to play. Packs leading 17-3. The Chargers in good field position. Dan Fouts, the quarterback. Fouts steps up, throws on the corner, and it is intercepted. Touchback. They brought out to the 20. An interception by Johnny Gray is the call. Interception, and he was not across the end line when he did. It's a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Packers at the 20.
Right away, Dan Fouts goes upstairs. Now watch the back trailing down the left side. Willie Buchanan is right back there with him. That's Johnny Gray or Willie Buchanan. I can't see the number. There's the ball is up in the air now. Willie Buchanan's got it. 7 or 8 turnovers. How many turnovers for the Packers? There goes Dallas.
Schwingermeyer's not here.
Fourth quarter score, National Football League, Dallas 21, St. Louis 12.
Bart Starr, head coach of the Green Bay Packers, and his team has the football 1st and 10. They have it at their own 20-yard line. And they're leading 17-3 over the Chargers here in San Diego.
Only 7 turnovers for San Diego.
Wow. Hit it right on the count, and it is Landers carrying Walter Landers out to the 26-yard line.
Walter Landers.
That'll make it 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Mike Fuller up on the tackle
By number 42.
for the Chargers.
Mike Fuller.
Cowboys now rolling. Staubach hit Robert Newhouse with a touchdown pass. 21-12, 4th quarter.
Billy Kelcher is back in the ball game, and Charles Desjournay has come off. Kelcher's back. And again, it is Walter Landers. At the 28-yard line, it'll be 3rd and 2 now for the Pack.
A 2-yard gain.
There's some tired football players out on that field right now. 3rd and 2 here. Quincy, 100-degree heat. Whew. What a long day.
They get Paul Kaufman in there now for a double tight end alignment. 3rd and short yardage. Actually about 1.5 yards. Dallas 21 and the Cardinals 12 in the 4th quarter. Middleton, 1st down at the 37-yard line.
Good move by Middleton that time. He got outside for the 1st down. Needed 2, got up to the 30. Right here. Fullback's out in front trying to get a standoff block at the point of attack right there off tackle. Middleton slips outside, makes a good move here, picked up a few extra.
Jim Laslovic, Rick Middleton there on the stop, and it's going to be 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Green Bay Packers. Jerome Dove is playing the left corner now defensively. He's stacked this one up to the 40-yard line with Barty Smith carrying.
Number 33.
Down to 3, it'll be 2nd down and 7 yards to go at the 40. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the game.
A 2-yard advance. Tackle by number 52, Ray Preston.
Odom's going to a wide right. Lofton is left. Barty Smith and Nate Simpson are in the ball game right now. They're the running backs. That's Nate Simpson. Crosses to the 41-yard line for a yard.
And off to number 48, Nate Simpson.
That'll make it 3rd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Simpson giving Middleton a little break.
Tackle by
Been
Luke
active,
Seltzer.
18 carries for 66 yards today and 1 touchdown.
Andrew Thompson comes to the left side, Lofton to the right side. Completed to McGeorge, his first catch of the day and his 2nd of the year. It's out to the 50-yard line.
That's complete to number 81.
There's the hook pattern.
George.
From behind the quarterback, we're going to take a look, and Whitehurst had his eye on his tight end all the way here, boy. He was open. Boy, when you see a quarterback go back, set up that quick and release just with good rhythm, you know the offensive receiver is open. Mike Fuller on the stop for San Diego.
1st down and 10 yards to go. Packers have the ball at the 50-yard line. Try the draw play. Simpson is there. 1 yard to the 49. It'll be second down and 9 yards to go.
Nate Simpson.
Nate Simpson, second-year man from Tennessee State, 5'11", 190-pounder.
A 1-yard pickup on the play.
Simpson again gets 1 more yard. Big Louis Coucher's got him in his grasp at the 48. It'll be 3rd and 8.
The Boston Red Sox trying to hold on. They lead Toronto 7-6, and that game is the top of the 14th inning.
That's in the baseball world. The Boston Red Sox trailing the Yankees in the Eastern Division of the American League.
Number 74, Louis Kelcher. A 1-yard advance.
Will they catch him, Linz?
Well, they got a week to try, and that can be a long, long week. Whitehurst. Well, he ran over his own folks trying to find some place to go upfield, and he stopped at his own 49. Fred Dean was there for Chargers. And the punting unit's coming on for the Packers now, led out there by David Beverly.
Well, I know one thing. That's another sack for San Diego. I don't know what the National Football League record is on sacks, because I don't know really how long they've really been keeping statistics on that sort of thing. But San Diego has had, 11 sacks today. That's unbelievable.
That's a lot. And if you're the quarterback, it's a lot more than that. Beverly gets the snap. Johnny Rogers moving over, lets it hit on the 16, and it gets the wrong kind of bounce for him and goes out of bounds up there at the 19-yard line. So the clock says that we have 7 minutes remaining in this game. The Green Bay Packers are leading by a score of 17-3, and the ball's first and 10 at the 19.
First down, Chargers. 1 yard line.
7 even.
Who? No, he got sacked. No. They only have 9 sacks. I think they got 8 sacks the first game. The quarterback. Every time he threw the pass, he got knocked down. Landry.
He got up 20 times. Seconds, bro. 15. 10. 5.
As we have said so many times, it's a hot day here, and when ball players and even officials, for that matter, get to the sideline, they try to get whatever refreshment they can get. It is first and 10 at the 19-yard line. Dan Cox, quarterback in the Chargers. James Harris most of the day. Now throws a screen right. And it is taken out there by Don Woods, and Woods gets up to the 24-yard line. He picked up 5 before Steve Luke brought him down.
Oh, and what a play Steve Luke, the strong safety, made there. They had the screen set up, but Luke played off the block beautifully, Lindsay, to make the stop. Incidentally, the last time Green Bay won an NFL game in California was in 1970, right here in San Diego, 22-20. That's 8 California trips ago, as they say.
Again. Well, he started to throw, but it was just deflected as he started for it. It's an incompleted pass is what it is.
Pass incomplete.
It's either Boris Velasquez or Ezra Johnson, number 78. End zone shot here. This is fouled. The pass will be deflected here coming up. Let's see who got his hands on it. From the back. Yep, it's Ezra Johnson, 78.
We had an official on the far side getting some attention, and he now, with a towel over his head, is headed for the locker room. Apparently a victim of the afternoon heat.
That's right, boy. It is definitely unbearable down there.
Out throwing. Diving catch out there at the 31-yard line. Lydell Mitchell.
Yeah, the San Diego Chargers have got to start really. They need a real big play here to get back in this football game, Lizzie. They've got to put 7 on the board right now. There he is.
Tackle by number 55.
Who is that, 57?
That's Joe Connell, who is a veteran umpire.
7-yard advance.
26 years in the league, the veteran umpire Joe Connell. And apparently the heat got the trainer, San Diego Chargers, worked over him on the sideline, and they put that towel on his head, and he's coming over into the shade. First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Lydell Mitchell slicing up there to the 36. Mike Hunt made the tackle.
Well, Mitchell's got to do a little of his magic here if he wants to get San Diego back in this football game, Lizzie. They've got to put 7 on. The clock just keeps on ticking. It's down to 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go.
Tackle by number 60, John.
Packers are leading by a score of 17-3. Charlie Joyner goes to a wide left. Jefferson's coming out to a wide right. I beg your pardon. It's Artie Owens to a wide right. Dan Fouts. Runs it from the Joyner. Joyner's at the 49-yard line. First and 10 for the Chargers.
Pass complete to
Keep
number
their drive alive.
Charlie Joyner.
That was Mike McCoy on the corner making the tackle, along with Johnny Gray.
Tackle by number 24.
Got an ISO on Joyner on the left side. That's Mike McCoy covering Joyner. There's just hooks up right in between the zone. See, McCoy's got the outside, and the safety man's on the inside. Now he collapsing on him. And that is where to hit the zone, Lindsay, right in that seam between the outside man and the inside man. It's easy to be a coach, isn't it?
From up here. Joyner is over to far left. Outs again. And it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Artie Owens.
Pass incomplete. Intended for
Little
number
too
55.
much steam there on the post pattern. It was in his hands. It was catchable.
That'll make it second down and 10 yards to go at the 49 on the incompletion. The clock was stopped with 4 minutes, 12 seconds left to play in the game. Joe Connell stopped short of the runway leading into the locker room, just in the shade there, and he's getting a little attention there now. And he is on the phone, I believe. Or is it oxygen? That's what it is. A little oxygen. At the 36, Joyner again. Charlie Joyner. So now the Chargers have moved to the 36-yard line, first and 10.
There's Joyner again. Here's this little turn in. Now here's McCoy again on the outside. He's flip-flopping, covering Joyner man for man from the outside. There's your safety man coming up. Good pass that time by Fouts, right on the money.